Hello everyone, welcome back to another Albion Online video. And as always, here we are messing up Albion's economy and making a lot of people mad about it in the process.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
So what are we gonna do today, guys? Today we are crafting an item that we actually almost crafted a few weeks ago.
Huh?
However, I decided not to do it and wait a little bit more. So what are we doing here? We are crafting an item that goes into your islands and most people actually don't have that much contact with. And that is one of the factors why it's so profitable and so little people craft it. So, exactly are we going to craft? We are going to craft beds. Now, what are beds, you may wonder? Well, beds are responsible for increasing the happiness of your laborers. Now, laborers are pretty much a worker you can put on your island, and they'll give you resources from time to time, every time you give them a book. So, at least on the European server, there's not that many people with laborers yet, which basically means that it's a very niche market. And as you guys know, I absolutely adore niche because it means there's very few people crafting and the profits are normally sky high. So, now that we know this, what exactly do we want to do here? Well, the beds come in different tiers, ranging all the way from tier 4 to tier 8. And being, of course, tier 8 the more expensive one, and the tier 4 the cheapest one. Normally, the tier 8s require focus to be profitable. However, here, we're not really trying to go for focus crafting. As you guys know, I love, no focus, no premium, content. So I love crafting things that really anyone can craft, right? So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now, between all the tiers, most of them actually end up being profitable. However, for the sake of this video, we are only going to craft one tier, which is the tier 6 bed. So, let's go really quick into the market and buy the resources, then we'll go over what you need to craft, and finally, you'll see me crafting, as well as, well, the profit we make along the way. So stay tuned.
Empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run.
So let's go really quick into the numbers and see how much money we are gonna pay per bed. Now, the crafting recipe for each bed is 10 planks to 20 cloths, which means I do not have the right ratio.
You serious?
No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started.
Okay, so now that we have the right materials and the right quantity, let's go over some numbers really fast. So, as I told you before, the crafting recipe for the beds are 20 cloth to 10 planks. So, knowing that we paid 3,700 per cloth, that means we have paid a total of 74,000 per 20 cloth, and we paid a total of 32,500 silver for all the planks, which gives a total cost for both materials of 106,500 silver. Now, the beauty of crafting these items is that you also have a return rate which is 15%. So we are just gonna multiply it by 85, which is 100%, minus the return rate, which is 15, getting a total 85%, which is also the money that it's gonna cost us per bed. So if we multiply it by 85%, we get a total of 525 silver. Now, something that we also have in consideration, and I'm not sure if you guys noticed, is that we also have journals. Now, what are journals? Well, most of you guys actually don't know what they do, but they pretty much fill. So as you see, they're empty right now, and they can be filled with EXP or fame, and once they're full, you can give them to a laborer. So it's always very important you guys fill your books, so you guys can always make this a little extra money. So let's stop talking and let's go do some crafting. So here we are at the toolmaker. This is where you craft your beds and your tables. So we're gonna click on the little guy. You're gonna go for the 4th tab, which is furniture. And as always, click on only show craftable from inventory. Here it just shows you the items that you can craft. In this case, we are gonna go for beds. We're gonna go for 30 of them. And I don't think I have enough books, but we'll see it really quick. So we also have to take into consideration we're paying a very high usage fee, so it adds 1,804 silver per craft, which gives a total of 92,329 silver. So we're just gonna craft by batches, just so we make sure we don't run out of books. So we're gonna do 10 each.
Careful now.
Okay, so we actually managed to just fill enough books, which has been very lucky. However, you know, maybe it was skill. Who knows? But okay, so we crafted a total of 35 beds, which each costed 92,329 silver. So let's really quick run into the market, see how much money each of these beds sell for, and see if we made profit or not. So here we are at the market, and let's see how much each of these beds sell for. So each one is selling for 148,000, and if we deduct the fees, it's going to be 142,000 silver. So this means we are making raw profit of roughly 50,000 silver per unit. So we crafted 35 units. So it means that on these 5 minutes, 10 minutes of crafting, we have made 1.74 million silver.
Here comes the money!
And if we add the tinkerers, which pretty much adds 10k per book, we added an extra 200,000 silver, which in this case would give us a total of 1,940,000 silver, which has been a great profit for 5 minutes. Now, what is the beauty of crafting these beds? It's these beds, they sell roughly 100 to 200 units per city per day. So this means that if you're selling, let's just split into the middle, right? So if you're selling 100 beds per day at a rough profit of 50,000 silver, it means you're making 5 million a day. Now, if you can do this in all the cities, which is hard, but it's doable, it means you're making 35 million a day. multiplied by 30 days, that's 1,050,000,000 silver a month by crafting beds without any spec or premium required. So, guys, as always, that's it for me, boys. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. If not, I hope you guys have a lovely day. And as always, Nindy's out.